smells good, coffee. Well, I love Facebook friends. How y'all doing? Welcome to Coffee Time with John and Mama. I'm John, and this is Mama. Mama Tootsie, or a.k.a. Frances Davis, your Tupperware lady, because that's what you'll see if you order. And we are making just, I don't know what we're making tonight. Some of y'all are going to say it's a gum. Alright, so what we are fixing, I got that bag of kraut the other day, and I went ahead and put it in a plastic container here. And Mama is going to start this, and this is that good white kraut that you buy in the bags. See how clean? Mama, if you don't care, put that in your kettle. We got the thing right here, and that kraut smells good to me. And what I'm going to do is, I've got just plain old brats here. These are smoked brats. These are Farmington smoked bratwurst. And I've got 4 of them here, and that's all we're going to need. I'm just going to quickly cut these up.
We're going to need about half of this?
Yeah, about half, Mama. We don't need all that. We got an order for pinto beans coming up in a day or two. We just had pinto beans over the weekend, but we shared them around, and we didn't have cornbread at the time we had ours, or onions and all that fixed up. So I told Mama, I said, we got to have pinto beans again when I can have a real meal. I like it when I can have the onions and the relish and just enjoy the pinto beans. We sort of just fixed them in a hurry, and I think I just really tasted them the night you cooked them. I like them fresh and ready. If you don't have brats, just get some smoked sausage. It's the same thing. These are just a little bit smaller. I don't cut these in half or anything like I do the big smoked sausages. There they are. How quick and easy is that? Mama, I'm going to pass these over to you and let you add them to your kraut. There's Mama. Say hello, Mama.
Hello, Mama. Oops, I got my hand on there. And I overshot that one.
You just spilled one. That's not too bad.
No. Here you go, sir.
That's not a bad trick, Mama. Now, that's going to be one portion of our meal, and it don't even go with the rest of our meal. But here's the thing. We had the kraut already open, and we had the bratwurst, and I didn't want to lose them. So we went ahead and fixed them, and you know how we are about leftovers. We will eat them, and we'll keep eating them. So that's just the way we do. So I'm making that, and that we can eat with. We can eat that on a bun with some mustard. Oh, that'll be so good. And then we got this hamburger meat that we have already made. Need to get rid of it too, or freeze it or something. So this has been in the refrigerator, and I'm going to add to this pot. I'm not going to add much of this because this is supper tonight, really. The bratwurst and the sauerkraut may not even be eaten tonight, but it'll be eaten tomorrow. But you know, if you know you're going to be busy tomorrow or something, you're already making a mess tonight, or you know you're wanting something for lunch in particular, go ahead and fix it tonight while you're making a mess. And that way you only have one mess to make. So in here I put about that much hamburger meat. I'm going to go ahead and put it back on the burner, let it be getting warm.
What is the lid to this little here? Did you hide it?
No, Mama. It's right here. Sauerkraut lid. Mama thinks I'm hiding stuff. So I'm going to open up these. These are dark red kidney beans. This is going to be sort of like a Mexican chili. I guess they're all Mexican chili. Are they? Is all chili Mexican? I don't know. It's going to be a good chili to put over some nachos. Do y'all like nachos? Mama and I both can agree on nachos about any time. We love our nachos. And we keep them in a bowl just like this. I just added some more to these. This is Tupperware bowl. They're visible. We leave them on the counter. People can say, oh, can I have a nacho? Sure. So they're always ready to go. I'm going to open these red kidney beans. And I'm going to put all this in there. This is juice and all. Over this hamburger meat. Just putting it all in there. I'm basically going to make some chili. So this will be the red kidney beans and the hamburger meat. I'm putting those kidney beans in there just to get that juice in there so my meat will start cooking here in a minute. Meanwhile, back at the chalkboard, I'm going to go ahead, and this is the Vidalia onion that we've had in the refrigerator. I'm going to slice this a good slice off from it. The Vidalias, this have been wonderful. They are so good. Love Vidalia onions. Vidalia onions are one of those things. It's a season to us. It's like, oh, it's Vidalia onion season. We're happy to get them. So, we're always happy to see Vidalia onions. Do y'all like onions? I haven't yet, but I'll probably end up having an onion sandwich before all said and done with these good Vidalia onions. Because they're just that good. I like it with some Duke's mayonnaise or either some JFG salad dressing. And just put it on bread and put pepper on it and eat an onion sandwich. For everybody out there who went, ooh, try it. Now, it's not just any old onion. I wouldn't use yellow onion, and probably I wouldn't. I've never have. But a good Texas sweet or Vidalia onion, those flat ones, they're all good on a good sandwich. Now, I've just cut these up, just the slice here. I'm going to take you down here to the chalkboard. And I'm just going to give them a good rough chop now that I've chunked them. Now, Mama done made that meat, and she's already put some onions in it, didn't you, Mama?
Yeah, a little.
What all have you got in that meat, Mama? Just hamburger meat and onions? So we can use that. We do that a lot of times. If Mama catches hamburger on sale, or chuck, whichever one, she'll make it up, drain the grease off from it, put a little onion in it, because everything we fix with it will have onion. And that's going to be a great base for goulash. That's a great base for spaghetti sauce, for tacos, for meat of anything, really. Then we add that meat to it, and then we just turn it into where we want to. So we often do that kind of thing. So this is one slice.
I start saying, you ain't bringing all that to me, are you?
One slice of Vidalia onion. Would you not want it, Mama?
I want my Crown Wendy's.
You want some in your crown wings?
No.
Okay. So that's the onion, kidney beans, and hamburger. Are we going to get heat tonight?
It's not coming very fast.
We may have to go over to the big stove. It should be cooking.
Let me get that started for you.
Yeah, it should be cooking. It's got this thermostats on them. They'll heat up. They'll even boil water.
I'm glad they've got it, and it's a good safety device.
But see, it's starting to get hot.
It's get hot.
But it will take it a few minutes.
You're gonna pour them in there before I go, or
I was going to, Mama.
I'll wait.
Now here is a couple more things I'm going to put in there. Mostly because we've got them. I would open up a can of either one of these to put in there. But usually it's whatever we've got in the refrigerator is what ends up going in something like this for tacos or for nachos. Wait a second, Mama. So this is that can of corn. Woo! What did we fix? What did we fix the other night that had corn?
You know, I don't remember.
The pasta salad?
Yeah, I think so.
And I used half a can?
A
Cup of corn.
Cup of
Okay, this
corn.
is that leftover corn. Yep, it's corn. I thought when that juice went up my arm, I was sure it was corn then. And this is the rest of the black beans. Now this is going to have pinto beans in it too. And here's the black beans.
Do I need to rinse them or them?
Nah. Nah, we won't rinse them. They're fine.
Liz.
Yes, ma'am. Here you go. We won't rinse them. And we had this much pinto beans left. You can see. We enjoyed them, but we didn't get cornbread and all that with them. We just ate beans. But we shared them, and we gave them around, and so we didn't have a whole lot left. You want to dip that out?
I'll get it out.
We had plenty, but I didn't get the cornbread that night. I told Mama, So, Mama, we gotta have traditional. She said, well, we'll just do them again next week. That ain't no big deal. Mama's like that. There's a solution in there, Mama.
Yeah. Everything for a reason and a reason for everything.
So now, basically, this is just something we made up. And we made it up because that's what we had left over. But this is not unusual. The make-up nachos, we make up stuff, whatever we have left. If it'll fit in there and it's kind of the same kind of stuff, we'll put. Now I wouldn't put mashed potatoes or peas or something like that in it, but I would put corn, black beans, pinto beans. Mommy, when you get that hot, you bring it back over here and we'll put a little chili powder. Little chili powder, and we got our sour cream out here and our salsa. This is a super simple, quick little supper, as you can see. Either one of these things. Now, Mama and I would have had just kraut and weenies or kraut and kielbasa one night, and you can put it on bread and put a little mustard on it. It's delicious. Or the nachos, either one. But I had opened those pack of kielbasa. And I didn't want to leave them open, even though they're in there, and I've got them in a container. I feel like once I open, I want to use them pretty quick. So we've got that going, and we've got this other going too. So we'll have.
Bring it over for the chili until you.
If it's hot,
It's
just get it getting hot, and we'll transfer over here where it'll be stay hot. And what was I saying?
The nachos.
The nachos.
Chili.
The nachos is something we have. Quite often. We like them. Sometimes on Saturday evening we'll have nachos. And of course we'll put cheese on it. We got cheese, fresh grade cheese in a bag. Hello from Indiana making freezer. What? Strawberry jam. Oh yes. Vera, that is so good. We love that. No nachos, Jan? We love nachos. Annie Lee, how are you? Hi folks, looks great. Checking from Indiana. Do y'all have, you fix some good nachos sometimes, Annie? Hello, Dorothy. How are you? Where are the jalapenos? Well, they're in the jar, in the refrigerator, and they'll be on my nachos. But one of us won't have jalapenos. One of us will, and one of us won't. You all decide. Mashed potatoes would be very interesting. Yeah, that would be. I don't think I would like it, Pam. I don't think I would like mashed potatoes on my nachos. But hey, what do I know? They may be good. Hello, John and Mama. Love watching you guys. Well, thank you, Greg. We love having you here. Hey, Kim. How are you? Hey, Roger. From Texas. Roger, what's your weather like? It's still 68 degrees here. I can't see the temperature anymore. It seems like I used to be able to see the temperature better. Seems like my new glasses are blurrier than my old glasses. I kept thinking I was going to get used to them, but so far I have not. Hello from Missouri. Nachos sound good, Joyce. They do. We've had heavy food. We didn't have heavy food yesterday. What did we end up having? Pea salads last night. That's all we had. But we did have this weekend heavy homecoming food. And you know what homecoming or family reunion food's like. It's heavy, no matter what you do. You can't have a family reunion without having rich, heavy food and casseroles and breads and desserts. I didn't go a lot of desserts. Hello from Oklahoma. Hello. My granddaughter was in Kentucky. Oh, wait a second. Was in Kentucky. Accident with please pray, everyone. Oh, Sherry Schindler. Everybody lift up Sherry Schindler's granddaughter. She's been in an accident in Kentucky with a semi. Let's do remember that. I'm so sorry. Connecticut, 79 degrees. Oh, wow. I have never been to Connecticut, Joanne, but I think it's my kind of place. I love the fall. I love the colors. All that would be right up my alley. Hi, we're having roast and potatoes and carrots and butter roast. That sounds wonderful, Alicia. You know, roast makes good nachos, and so does pork. Pulled pork nachos are good, and so is pulled roast, like after you have a roast. Eleanor Combs, how are you? Alabama here. Well, thank you, Alabama. Miss Judy Johnson, how are you? The weather here today has been sunny and bright and pretty, and it's been hot. It is hot out there right now. It's almost that kind of hot in East Tennessee where I'm thinking we may get storms. It wouldn't surprise me at all to have some thunderstorms. Is the big stove not heating it up either?
I've got it on high. It's a slower going.
Maybe you just can't heat that stuff. It did most all come out of the refrigerator.
It all come out of
Nachos sounds great. We had burgers on the grill. Leanne, that is so good. I haven't really dragged the grill out. I didn't drag the grill out last year. Mama don't care for grilled, and it's awful hot when it's grilling time. Now, if I'm on grill much, it'll be early spring or fall. But just something, the flavor is there, but Mama don't like the flavor of grilled stuff. She don't like that smoke flavor. She don't like grilled flavor. So I would do it just for me, but it really ain't worth it because I like cast iron fried steak, and I like the only thing I miss off the grill, and Mama did eat this, we would do what we call veggie pockets. And that's just simply a way of cooking. Your stove's going off and on. I think you don't have it on high.
Yeah, I do. It's nice and good.
That glass stove, it just goes on and off, on and off. We just take aluminum foil, spray it good, and we'll put a zucchini, and we'll put squash, and we'll put onions and peppers, and put butter in there, and some lemon pepper seasoning, and some nature seasoning, and we just fold the aluminum foil over it, tuck it in around the sides, and seal it off, and put that pocket of vegetables on there. And we usually do one with vegetables and one with just potatoes only. And it's so good. And I miss those, don't you, Mama?
Yeah.
Now, Dad likes grilled. And used to, when he was alive, I grilled about 3 Sundays out of the month. Didn't we, Mama?
Yeah.
Because he said, "Won't you fire up the grill?" And it's okay. Fix some of them good potatoes, he'd say.
Now you can put your chili in there.
Well, let's taste of it. Did you taste of it, Mama?
No, sir, I didn't.
Are you scared?
I'm scared too.
Mama's scared of that mess. Mama, don't be scared.
I'll let you be the king.
I could have used one of them chips, couldn't I?
I don't know if you could get
Let's taste this. It's warm now. It did get hot over there. It smells good.
the crowd and wieners are spoiling.
Mama, it tastes good. Do you want a little bit of chili and a little bit of nacho, or a little bit of taco, or just a little bit of chili?
Whichever way you fix it tonight, it doesn't matter.
I think this right here will be good enough. Just a little bit of chili, because it's got a real good flavor now. I don't know. Did you put anything in that meat when you cooked it?
Mm-mm.
Did it have a taco or anything?
No, it didn't have.
It must be just the flavor of the other vegetables. It's so good. So I'm going to put about, can y'all see what I'm putting about? I'm putting about a good tablespoon of chili powder. This isn't chili, but I do want it to have a little bit of a flavor to it. This is going to be chili-esque.
Chili-esque. I don't believe I've ever heard of that.
Chili-ish.
Oh, chili-ish.
Chili kinda. Chili maybe.
Hen of chili.
A hen of chili. That's what I want, Mama. Good coffee.
Makes me think of that bean soup.
16. I'm going to put this tortilla in there and taste it like I want to eat it. Because this is how I'm going to eat it. With tortillas in this mix. Mmm.
Now is it chili?
That tablespoon of chili done the trick. It just brought that flavor out. It don't taste like chili, but it's good for the nachos. And this would be a good soup. You could serve this in a bowl with some crackers. Somebody will probably ask what I open the cans with. This is just the Tupperware can opener. It's got this big old handle on it. There's no blades. All it does is unseal the cans. You never have a blade. You never have the cross-contamination because it just unseals them. Mama's done throw them away. But it is a handy little thing.
The black beans and the dark kidney beans are all about the same now, mixing it in there with the tomatoes. You can see a little difference.
Do you want to taste it? See if you like it?
I'll wait till I get a chip and fix it. I'm just getting it all mixed in there so it would.
Folks, this is how simple this has been. And we are ready to eat. This was just, and this will last, and I'll have that for lunch. And this, if you like kraut and wieners, kraut in bratwurst are kind of like kraut and smoked sausage. If you've ever had that, I'm sure you have. We love it. We eat it sometimes with pinto beans. And a lot of times we'll just make, like I said, we'll make a meal out of it. Like say we have hot dogs one day, or hamburgers one day. We might have this and put this on a bun with mustard and have a bratwurst and kraut sandwich. And that's probably what I'll end up having if I have some of that. But it's good just to...
Well, it's a boring good.
It's done. Sometimes you just want that kraut. I don't know.
You want a bowl and a plate?
Nah, just give me a plate, Mom. What are you going to eat? Which one of these
How
you
you
eat?
going to put this?
I'm putting it over my nachos.
Oh, okay.
This is starting to boil, folks. Look at here. Look at all that goodness in there. Look at all those beautiful colors. It could have stood in that little bit of corn. That's a half a can, but that's enough. Look at the tomatoes. Look at the kidney beans. Like I said, there's no difference between this and a good bowl of Tex-Mex chili. So if you like that kind of stuff, there's no reason you wouldn't like this. You gonna do nachos, Mama?
Yeah, I think I will.
You want me to heat them, or are we just gonna eat them?
Well, you want me to heat a little bit on my plate?
You want to heat them up?
I'll heat Jeff.
Do you want them heated?
Yeah.
I knew she did. Don't matter that much to me. Mama always says the warm ones are the best. Here, just heat them right here on this plate. That'll be enough for both of us. We'll just put them in the microwave for about 15 seconds. It'll just make them good and warm. I'm going to move this griddle around. Whoops, there's a plate over there. I can't. Mama would have got me. Woo, if I'd have moved that.
That's good. Okay, now.
I'm going to slide this around and get it you some room. Look at those chips. That's Nacho Palooza there.
That was,
Mama wouldn't let me do it. She pulled it around there. Let's look at this kraut and weenies. Kraut and brats. Let's look at them. Chips are warm. Looky there, folks. See that? Those brats? Delicious. Now, sometimes I have just cooked whole brats in here with kraut and use it for on a bun. But now this really is my favorite way to do it, kind of open face.
I might get this out of the way.
All right, Mama. There you go. So the chips are warm. And we will... Mama, what kind of cheese do you want?
Oh, I think I want 4 Mexican.
The Mexican cheese.
Or the 4 blend.
Four blend Mexican. And there's the nachos. They're warm. Oh, they're so good.
Here we go. I think that would be good on it.
I'm gonna, y'all see here. Right over there they go.
Sure turn off the drops and warmers.
Everything is off now, Mama. Everything's off. You took your plate over there.
Well, I don't want my chips, I don't like them covered up. I'll just get me some out of that plate.
You'll tell me what you want me to do.
I want you to put that on there, and then I'll put my circle.
You want a bowl for this thing?
Yeah, I'll get me a bowl for it. That might be better.
That will be better, Mama. I do
I don't
believe.
like my chips soggy because I eat slow.
Mama don't want her chips under her stuff. So here's the cheese. And I would probably do jalapenos, but I'm not going to tonight. I was gonna, but it's late. I don't want to.
It's cheese back this way, so.
Oh, I'll give it right here, Mama. I didn't go far with it. Mama's a dipper,
Whoa.
aren't you? Now I'm gonna have a little bit of this too because it's so good. You want some of this, Mama?
Yeah.
Not the traditional way you would eat either one of these, probably with the other, but it's very good.
Just a tiny bit.
It's a good little taste. We enjoy it. We don't normally have it together, but we do have it separate. We talked about it the other day when we got it. And you said, I've been wanting kraut and brats. I said, well, we're fixing to have some. And then we did. And what happened to us, Mama?
We got on something else, sidetracked.
So there it is, folks. And then we'll put a little sour cream, little.
I got the clean spoon. It's this one right here.
Yeah, this is my dirty one. Let's bless it, Mama, and we're ready to go. That was quick.
Oh, yeah.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for the nourishment of our bodies, dear Lord, and we just pray that you'll be with us, watch over, lead, guide, and direct us, and protect us, dear Lord, and be with all those suffering and hurting throughout this world. And dear Lord, be with each and every prayer request that's been turned in, those spoken and unspoken. Watch over us, lead, and guide, and direct us. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, Mama.
Sauerkraut.
See, I don't have to dip. Mine's already loaded. Well, not that much, but it is loaded. Y'all want a bite? I know that's mean, but I do want you to see it. Just a perfect blend. Not too much chili. Maggie thinks she wants some of this. The kraut and brats is wonderful.
I ain't tasted it yet. I'll take this.
It is good. Like I said, you take a hamburger bun, open face kind of deal. You can even use half a bun. Put you some kraut and brats on it. Put you some flavored mustard, brown sugar mustard, French's mustard, whatever mustard you like, and it's delicious, isn't it, Mama?
Yeah.
It's just like being at the fair. You know when you go to the fair and that wonderful aroma of the brats and the onions and isn't that wonderful? It never tastes as good as it smells at the fair, though. If you ever noticed, but I sure do like it.
It makes you hungry.
It makes you hungry, don't it? Now, Mama would never eat that at the fair, but she likes to smell it. What's your verdict, Mama?
It's good.
It's good, and we got rid of leftover pinto beans, leftover black beans, leftover corn, some meat that really wasn't left over but was prepared ahead of time. I did open a new can of tomatoes and a new can of kidney beans. And that's really the only thing that wasn't already made, wasn't it?
Did you had the napkin reach them?
Yes, ma'am.
I got cheese strewn from one side of my face to the other.
There you go, ma'am.
Thank you.
So what are y'all having on this Tuesday, Monday? What would we call today? Mon Tuesday? Y'all who had to go into work today know what I'm talking about. How many times did you say or think that today's Monday? I waited all morning for a meeting that we have on Mondays. I thought, well, are we having that meeting today? I thought, no, we're not having that meeting today. It's not Monday. It's not Monday meeting day. Did y'all have trouble keeping your day straight? I bet y'all are smarter than that. Y'all probably don't have no problem with it. This is good.
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons nachos are so easy. Because you can just throw your leftovers in there most of the time. Like I said, I wouldn't put mashed potatoes or peas or carrots or anything like that. But beans have different flavors. Oh, yeah. Cheeseburger wrap, Barbara. I love cheeseburger wraps. Barbara, did you wrap it in tortilla shells or did you wrap it in lettuce? Because I like them both ways. Uh-oh, Nancy. What are you saying? Black raspberry chocolate chip gelato? Nancy.
What is that?
How many wonderful things can you put in one sentence? Black raspberry chocolate chip gelato. That sounds wonderful. We had hot dogs, potato salad, and watermelon. Nancy, Mama wants your recipe.
Chocolate chips and raspberry, I definitely want it.
Nacho cheese Doritos, Susan, and chili. Yeah, that's good. We have that. We call it taco salad, and we put Doritos, crush them up, put them on your plate. We put lettuce down, and then we put the hamburger meat and the taco meat, and then we put our stuff on top. Now I used to put jalapenos on that. I would put jalapenos tonight, but it is late. It's 7 o'clock. Mama, we're getting in the habit of eating like TV people.
TV people?
You know, where they say, we'll go out at 9 o'clock tonight to eat. And you say, why on earth would you say 9 o'clock to go out to eat?
That's right.
Mama always says, couldn't they go out at 7 or 8? Do they have to wait till 9 o'clock? We don't do the early bird special, but we like to go out about 6, don't we, Mom?
I like to go earlier than 8 or 9.
That's time when you're
I like to be back home.
settling down for a long winter nap or a long summer nap, isn't it, Mama? These nachos turned out wonderful. Like I said, you can try the pulled. You can do the pulled pork, the pulled beef, or even chicken. Delicious on all these nachos. And I do like to put the jalapenos in there with that chicken, especially the chicken. I'm about to talk myself into jalapenos right now, Mama.
More power to you.
Would you love some jalapenos on
No,
yours?
thank you.
I'm not going to because it'll be hot. You know why it'd be hot, Mama?
It's because they're hot as far.
Well, I fell in love last time I was at the store with the looks of these jalapenos. It wasn't even the brand I usually get, but these were big and green in the jar, and they looked so fresh. And then when I seen them, I thought, those look delicious. I'm going to get those. Well, I just picked them up and put them in the buggy. When I got home, it said hot. They are hot. Full seeds and all. But they are delicious. They are as good as they look, but they're a little hotter than I'm used to. I usually get mild with fewer seeds, basically. We used to go to a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, and they had the best jalapenos on all their dishes. And so I asked them one time if I could buy some. And I think the server kind of told me yeah before he was supposed to, but then the manager said, yeah, we'll let you have some. So I bought a jar of them. It was like a quart. Maybe it was bigger. I don't remember now. They were the best jalapenos. And I mean, it was an institutional brand like for restaurants. But they were so good. Did you plant any jalapenos?
No, I don't fool with hot. Me and your granny planted them and canned them and
Jalapenos?
yeah, it's hot. And,
You and my granny planted and canned hot jalapenos.
yeah.
Whatever for?
Because she wanted to, and my hands killed me for weeks. I thought,
Now they say you have to wear gloves.
yeah.
I've never worked in them, I've just eaten them. But Granny liked hot. Now I know Dad did. Was she planning them for Dad?
I guess I don't know, but
Did Granny give you hot stuff?
not that I know of much. But we canned them, and I said I never fool with them ever again. You can buy them so much nicer than I can get.
Now jalapenos normally aren't that hot to touch. It's the others. It's the inside of the
It wasn't
jalapeno.
hot to touch. It was the after you handled them and out of them.
That capsaicin. Is that what it is? I think.
No,
So you canned them? How'd you can them?
I don't remember now.
This is one of those things you learn in later life that your grandparents or your mother did. You never would have got me to ever say, I bet you Granny and Mama used to can jalapenos.
We cut them and we got all the seeds out of them and stuff. And handled them. But I said,
Were they green?
no, they were red.
Red.
Yeah, whatever kind. Hot peppers.
Were they little?
A little long, skinny ones.
Oh, Mama, those were hot. You all canned actual red hot peppers.
That was my first and last.
The green jalapenos aren't that bad. We might plant some jalapenos one day. I don't know if it's too late to plant them this year or not.
You should have got you some planks down there.
It's like you say though, Mama. We can buy them at the store just as easy. Since I'm the only one that eats them anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Why go through all that trouble?
That's right.
This is a delicious supper. Delicious. Let's have it again.
I believe we will.
I believe we will. This looks like a 2-day supper. So now that we've upscaled the leftovers, done a major redo, now we got more leftovers of the upscaled redo leftovers, but they'll be good and they're different. And like I said, you could put this in a bowl and eat it like soup. If you don't want nachos, put it in a bowl and eat it like soup. Wouldn't exactly like taco soup, but it's got that chili soup in it. Do you like the chili flavor in it?
Yeah, it's not overpowering or nothing. It's just
1 tablespoon's all I put in there. I don't think we'll really have a recipe for this, other than just to tell you. Black beans and corn, hamburger meat, onion, diced tomatoes,
kidney beans, fresh onions cut up.
First onion cut up that jalapeno. Or not jalapeno. That Vidalia. So if you have any mixture like that, but you can put anything you got in it, anything you want in it. And it's really good. Let's see what y'all are saying. Hello from Missouri. Hey, Bonnie. I think I froze y'all up. You're making me so hungry. Marilyn, this is super simple. If you want to, you could basically if you don't even have meat, this would be good just as a vegetable nachos. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
In advance. I had that on my hands, rub my eyes. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, if she's not
Celicia comes, says she had peppers and she washed her hands and then she rubbed her eyes afterwards and it was still on there.
Oh, you can't get it off her.
Never again, she said. Refried beans. Amy, yeah, that would be good. Can you post the orange cake recipe? I think it's already been posted on that site. I think on the cook-along that we did Friday night, I think it's on that site. Look for Nola. She's the one that will be posting it. Did you eat oxtails, Donna? Donna, I have eaten something. Now, I don't know what I ate. We had I think it was a Jamaican restaurant here in Jellicoe. And the girls at work went and they liked it. So, they wanted to go there again, and I said, just bring me back anything. Because I don't know nothing. So, I'll try whatever yous like. So, they brought me back a piece of meat and bones. Now, I don't know what it was. I did taste of it, but that's all. And I didn't care a whole lot for it, but it just... You know, it was just my first experience with it, but it was a lot of bone. And that wasn't that good. So, that I may have been oxtail. I don't know. Phyllis. I don't know who's... I don't know who's talking to who. What have y'all been up to today? Anybody got a Hey Mama joke? I love my... Well, thank you, Linda. We are blessed. It's a Jamaican recipe, Nancy? Yeah, I guess this was from the Jamaican restaurant. It could have been oxtail. I don't remember what they told me. But it was something other with red beans. But the beans were good. Patty, you may not see this on your notifications. If your phone updates or Facebook updates, sometimes you have to go back and like pages and re-hit the notification, even though you may have done it before. I don't know why, but I've had several people complain about that part. And that may be why some people can't do comments too. So go to Coffee Time with John and Mama and make sure you've liked it and make sure you've hit the little bell for notifications. I'm a teacher in Dallas. Oh no. This was the last day of school. Well, congratulations for being out. I know Texas has had an awful week. I'm babysitting my 8-month-old granddaughter. Oh, I bet you're enjoying that. Sherry, good times. Mama, were you born and raised there? Yes. Mama was born right here in Oswego, Falls Springs.
No, I was born on the Indian Mountain.
Indian Mountain, Falls Springs. We have little communities, but they're all within a mile of each other. Little long green peppers are hot. Well, Mary, she had red ones. It's until what they were canning. Oxtail bones would be round from big to smaller. Well, these were all about the same size, but they were round. Just fixed my evening coffee. Lauren, me too. Well, actually, I fixed it about 4:30, 4 o'clock. There's a half a pot left, though.
When did you finally stop drinking coffee last night? 8 or 9?
Mama, Last night, I never did stop. I just took it to bed with me and said, it is what it is. So, I'm going to push y'all back a little bit so you can see Mama better. I pull you up close like that. Somebody told me the other day I was a camera hog. Really, I'm not. When you can't see, I have to get a close-up of me to be able to get a close-up of the words to be able to read them.
I'll scoot closer.
And Mama don't like to be on the camera. She fusses at me a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, folks, that's all we have tonight. It's super simple. Hope you try it sometimes. You probably won't try it tonight because you probably don't have all this stuff tonight. But next time you have some pinto beans left over, maybe some black beans or something where you fix something else, throw it in there together. And remember, anytime you have corn left over, I don't care a bit to put corn in my chili, put corn in goulash. Whole kernel corn can go in so many things and it tastes so good. So, add some corn, if nothing else. This is super simple, and Mama says she'll eat it again.
Yeah.
And she's going to, because look here. We made this whole pot, and that's how much we ate.
It for a month.
Do you see that, folks? Why do we even cook, Mama?
I don't know, really.
We usually manage to eat it or give it away one, though. We don't throw much away. Look how good that is. You could put that in a bowl. You talk about a hearty bowl of soup. That would be good in a bowl. Mm-hmm. It's delicious. We'll let that cool down. Put that in the refrigerator in a Tupperware bowl. And we'll have that for lunch or a supper option one night. And we'll have sauerkraut and brats with mustard. Y'all like mustard? What do you eat with your sauerkraut and brats? Or do you just use plain old traditional wieners? Both of those are good. Someone's praying. Whoever you're praying for, we'll pray for them too. Hey. Take care of you too. Ola, we'll do our best. You all take care too.
It's moving pretty fast.
It's going fast, yeah. Thanks for all those hearts. Thanks for all those thumbs up. Someone was saying something about stars the other night that hearts are free. And we love them. So hearts is wonderful. As I told y'all that night, you never have to pay for anything on here. We don't charge for recipes unless we're going to write a book. And we ain't yet. We're just the ones that's in the church cookbook. But we show you a lot of those too. And we always try to put them on here somehow. Mama tries to sneak away from the camera. She does, and she'll drift. I tell her, I said, Mama, you're drifting. We'll be sitting here, and she'll be talking, and then you'll see her. And I'll say, Mama, where you going? What? She gone. Then she pulls back over. She tries to drift away. But in her defense, I did trick her into this whole thing. Mama she used to leave the room. If I started filming, she left the room completely to the other room. And then one day I talked her into, kind of tricked her into it a little bit, making some no-bake cookies. And she said, this is it. I'm going to do one and that's it. I don't start every night, want me. Mama, I won't if you don't want to. Did you go to the next night?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I can't remember. It's been over 2 years ago.
We've had battles over it.
And sometimes I get a good strict talking to after we quit. Like if I get up and go somewhere, like to go get something, and I said, Mama, talk to him for a while. She said, don't leave me with the camera.
You did the other night, and I couldn't think of nothing to say.
Don't do that again. And then for the next 2 or 3 times, she'll say, now don't you leave me tonight in front of the camera. And don't ask me to read that stuff. I can't even see it. Yes, Mama.
I can see, looks like little white dots. Even with these glasses, I can't read them.
Sometimes people will say, you don't let Mama talk. Mama won't talk. Mama's that person that you'll lose her in a crowd because she'll just kind of quieten up. And no, if she's cooking or busy.
I've got one track mind.
If she's cooking or busy, like we'll have people over here cooking or something, family, and me and them will be talking. They'll never shut up. You know how we do. Mama will be over there stirring and doing her thing and running around the kitchen. And I said, Mama, you still with us? Yeah, I'm here. I've listened to you. Don't you, Mama?
Yeah, that's good enough. Just listening. I always was told keep your mouth shut and your ears open. So.
But now when she gets to talking, she can talk good. She'll talk your leg off if it's something.
I said I can talk nonsense forever, but I can't.
Yep. And she likes to buzz around. Mama's not. I'm surprised she sat here this long today.
I'm ready to get up. I'm anxious.
I can see you're twiddling. She's twiddling her thumbs. Underneath, she's nervous energy. She'll jump up in a minute and start slinging dishes. Y'all seen her. Y'all know her. Folks, we're going to say goodnight. It's 7:19. I'm going to take this little sweet fur baby out and let her lay in that grass because it ain't wet and it's warm. And she'll just have the best time. She didn't want no part of it yesterday.
She didn't want no part of it earlier because they were cutting our hay and them big machines was.
There's been some noises in the neighborhood she don't care for. One is a tractor. She hears stuff that we don't hear. I think sometimes they're shooting. She don't do shooting of any kind or fireworks of any kind. Now, July, we will have the biggest trouble with her because it's a goal every day. From the last of June to the 6th or 7th of July, if we can get Maggie out, let her do her business and get back in for somebody. Somewhere shoots off a firecracker. And if it's getting dusky dark,
no done.
There's crackers and firecrackers and everything. So you want to take her out early, and then we have to take her out early the next morning. But I'm up early, so that ain't no big deal. But she's got her routine, and we go by her routine. Definitely, don't we, Mama?
Yeah, try to anyway. Well, she'll make you. She won't leave you alone till you do. She's not mean or nothing. She just.
I just work for the Queen and the Princess.
Yeah, sure.
That's it, Mama. Whatever you and her tell me to do is what I try to do. Mm-hmm. Well, ain't the truth.
I guess.
Mama's shy on camera, but she ain't shy when it comes to tell me what to do. Are you, Mama?
Sometimes I am.
We're going to go on that one. Mama tries to sneak it. Oh, I froze y'all up. Let's see if somebody else has said something. Have a blessed night, Patricia. You too. She's adorable. She is, Patricia. She's sweet as sugar. Hi, Maggie. You're a sweetheart. Linda said, hi, Maggie. She gave you a good look, Linda. She looked up. That's more than she does most of the time. Please tell sweet Maggie. Sending her a big hug. Lisa sent a big hug, Maggie. What do you say? She heard me say O-U-T. She's standing at the door going, come on, come on. She does have this little gesture.
You can't say that word out loud.
She has this little gesture with her head where she'll go. And I swear she's saying, come on, come on. But she doesn't do her head, don't she?
Yeah.
I got tickled the other day. We was in the garage. And the door was cracked. Pretty good crack. Well, she came to the door and she barked and barked like she couldn't get in. And I was out there unloading some stuff. Maggie was standing there barking, 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 barking. I walked up to the door within 3 feet of it and I said, well, go on in. She looked at me, stuck her nose in there and pushed the door open and went on in. Like, I was waiting on you to open the door, but if you're not going to, I will open it.
Well, I have to if I get in.
I said, look at this princess. She knew she could open the door.
She can open it when she wants to.
When she wants to. But she just wanted me to come and open it for her. Spoiled.
Well, if you get somebody to open it or use your head, what would you do? You let somebody open it for you.
If she could open it when I was 3 feet away from her, she could have opened it the whole time she was hollering. Hi from South Carolina. Hello, Pam. 92?
Ooh.
Oh, goodness.
That's even warmer here.
Yeah, it's hot. We are now at 80s. I cannot see that temperature. Can you now?
No, well, the lights are shining till I can't see nothing.
It's 86 or 88. You know, I used to tell y'all what temperature.
86, I think. Can't get
I
out
can't
of
now.
that. I'm going to go take a picture.
I know one thing. I've had to up my allergy pills. Hay fever. They cut hay. And when they cut hay, it...
Oh, apologize. 88.
88.
That lights are shining.
Somebody asked me about the cups the other night. They're on our Etsy page. Well, there'll be a link at the bottom of almost every video we do. It's got Mama's Tupperware, the Amazon link, the Etsy link, and the church cookbook information. We try to post that on every video we do. All right, folks, we're going to say goodnight. Mama's done. I'll never get her back over here. It's over. Hot in Mississippi. Mama's done escaped.
I'll come back to finish. Tell them bye.
We're going to go before Mama gets nervous.
I'm not too
I'm
nervous.
watching them thumbs, Mama. We're going to say goodnight. Y'all have a blessed night and do something exciting tonight. It's just 7:30, folks. We'll go to bed.
That's exciting.
It's just 7:30. We've got at least another hour or two to sit on the porch or get out and do something. Enjoy the outdoors. Enjoy God's creation.
You better not go out tonight.
Oh, that's
You
right.
can't.
There's hay out there. Lots of pollen. Lots of hay.
They raked and fluffed and
In fact, they're out there doing it right now.
baled, so you better sit on the porch another day.
I may slip out there. I could put a mask on.
I wouldn't
Maybe.
stay out there long.
No, I better
You'll
not.
be worse than you was other than
I
that.
better not, because it really does get out. We've always been allergic to grass and hay. Always. Used to have a terrible time with it. Then I got to better, and then the older I get, the worse I get again.
Just full cycle, don't it?
Evidently. But you know, Maggie's a little bit allergic to some of that. She'll sneeze and go
No,
on for a while.
she's like we are. We take turns of sneezing sometimes.
I'll tell you what, I'll let her OUT, and if she runs out there and runs right back in, it may be
Yeah.
too hot for her. But if she wants to stay out there a little while, I'll suffer a little bit for her. She's so spoiled. All right, folks, we're going to say good night for real now. Mama,
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
y'all have a great evening. We'll, hopefully, Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow.